for now. Fucking, am I really doing all that extra shit? Hmm. All right, hello everybody, and welcome. It is your boy Gump coming to you live from the OK State, where everything seems to be okay for now. We are playing a little bit of Scum today. As you can see, I have already started with the base building here in this area. I'm going to be placing it out into the middle of the water just because I can, and I have no fucks to give these days. Hide common chat bots, hide command settings, da 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 da. I have none of these things. I have none of these things. Okay, sorry. I have none of these things actually turned on. Some of these chat settings, so bear with me. Okay, let's close that. Let's close this. I'll keep that open just in case the lady decides to call. I'm going to close you. Keep you up, good sir. Then I'm going to go here. And then Tech One Corporation. Wow, that's actually yeah. Woo, that's a hefty thing to learn. Paste. Tech One Corporation. And sorry, I'm putting an advertisement in the. Copy. Paste. Go. And here we are. And there we go. I am live and ready to go. Touching on the big old beast mode. Getting ready to throw down. Getting ready to hold down. We need to get a little deeper. Think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand a little porch thing here. Just maybe 2 more out and then maybe out a little bit more. Maybe. Not entirely sure. But this is what we're going to do. To make this a hell of a lot easier, especially on myself, I'm actually going to wait a second. Keep an eye on my food and water. Since I have a problem keeping myself fed and hydrated in this game quite a lot, what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to play this for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then I'm going to jump right over to Fortnite, and y'all can watch me die repeatedly, because I suck. Either that, or I might, no, I'm going to probably do that for an hour, maybe like 1 or 2 matches, and then I'm going to jump over to Call of Duty and play some zombies. So, in a stream of mine, I do multiple streams all at once or multiple games at once, usually from 2 to 3. I play games that I feel currently are within my scope of doability for myself at that current moment or on that day. I do apologize, I'm just standing around. Currently, I am getting my medicine ready. So I do smoke marijuana. If you do not like the smoking of the ganja, you do not have to stay. That is just how I take my medication because I am a user of the medical marijuana because it has actually helped me and has benefited me a lot in my life growing up and currently today. I am an advocate for medical marijuana, but I will not push it on people because I know people have their own beliefs. That being said, I do use it, and I am an advocate for it, but I do not push it on people who do not believe that it's necessary. Granted, there are a lot of people who do not believe that it is necessary technically just for me. My cousins, well, one of my cousins. Mm, give a snap. Oh, it's your boy Gump. Collab? Uh, I would if you were on the server that I'm on. Can you text that again in the Kick Discord because I didn't have my multi-stream up, good sir or ma'am. I would collab with you if you were part of the server that I'm currently on. I do apologize, but yeah, I would. But I will give you the name of my server if you do want to collab. It's not my server; it's a server that I'm on. Give me a minute. Actually, damn. Actually, about to read your message on my Kick. Give me a minute while I get it open. West on TV. West Onivi. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I do apologize if I just butchered that shit. But yeah. because kind of did just push it, that shit. So that being said, welcome. And if you are on the server that I am currently on, then yes, I would. And I will drop you a follow there, sir. Let's see, let's take a look at your channel. Sorry. Sorry, but that's wow. Good sir. Um I suggest wearing a shirt when you stream. I don't do the whole shirt off while streaming thing. I used to, but no, not anymore. But yeah, if you want to collab, hit me up on Kick whenever you feel like you want to. I am always up and willing to collab with other streamers, but currently, if you are going to be in my stream and or want to collab with me while I'm streaming, then the game that I would be playing would be more preferable than just sitting around. But yes, collabing is something that I do, but not as much because I still don't know how to do this whole collab cam thing. I'm just learning the ropes and enjoying my affiliate currently. Now, it is time for the morning wake and bake session that I have been waiting for. Cheers. I'm also going to be throwing some weed in the bong here. Now, I am not being sponsored by anybody or anything, but I am going to show you my bong. This bong here is about $800 or 840. Me and my wife went half on it for my birthday. So yes, I went half on my own birthday present. But I mean, shit. If I didn't go half on it, I wouldn't feel like it's actually mine. Um, it is a noble glass piece. If you ever have a hard time figuring out if your piece is real or not, give you a little hint. Hey, what up, man? If you ever have a hard time finding out whether your piece is real or not, usually on the bottom of the piece, I'm not going to tilt it too far, but you see this right here. That is the artisan's mark, which is basically like a little N on the bottom of the thing, which represents noble glass. Um, Great piece, one of the best pieces I've ever owned, besides the piece that I got from Smoke Cartel when I was living in Florida with the tri-turbine percolator and the recycler that I got from my brother, which unfortunately perished in the midst of my late dog, Caitlin. Unfortunately, she passed away from parvo. She was my baby. I'm sad now. I'm kidding. Well, I am sad. Like, she was my baby. She was my little baby. Beautiful, too. She had a beautiful golden color. She was beautiful. That's awesome. Here, just because feeling chilly. Excuse me, I'm gonna look. First person that and look up. It's kind of awkward. Kind of awkward. Listening to the Danny Trejo P. All right, hold on. Now, let's see here. Nope, nope, nope. 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 All right. Let's go pick up my axe again. So I'm currently over encumbered. So I can't move or anything. So what I'm going to do is we're going to run over here. Also, auto walk. Cut down tree. All right. This is the first time you're going to be able to see... You're the first time you're going to see the base building this time around. No, actually, no. You were around when they added modular building. I think you played with me when they first started that, right? And we tried to figure it out. But since then, there have been a lot of patches. Though a lot of things have been updated recently. That being said, hopefully you are here to enjoy the show. Oh. Why will you not go in there? Oh, that's why. I guess that won't go in there. Will that? If I move that over, will that go in there? Oh. Sheesh. That. And then. Alright. Now, we'll put that red. I'm going to keep that marker there. I'm going to use my jerry can as the marker. Yeah. So if you roll up into the water with a vehicle, your vehicle now gets instantly destroyed. So don't do that. And this is probably the worst idea that you can do. Sorry, I got smoke in my eye. One of the downsides of being a smoker. I need sticks. That's right. Ah. That's dope. So now you can repair things individually if you choose. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying not to puke in my mouth. Ooh. Let's see. Dope. That. So we're gonna just roll this, walk most of this stuff over here, just because I don't want to waste the fuel in my car or my vehicle. But if I do need more fuel, I can always go down that way. There's a road up here on the side right over there. And it goes that way and further down that way. In order to... You end up coming up on the traders. Chop tree branches. You end up coming up upon the safe zone, which is, I'll show you here in a minute. This is where you can sell stuff, do your quests. I know, I was just watching a streamer named Batman. Hey, baby girl. Have 5 viewers. Would you look at that? Looking sexy. I like that number. Wait. Boop. Boop. Whoop, boop. Boop. There we go. Craft it. I think I'm gonna go maybe. I might go 2 more out, and then I'm gonna go 2 more out right up there. And then after I do that, I'm gonna start. I might go maybe 3 more out and then start building upwards. Sitting there at 7 fucking viewers. Holy shit. That's a new number for me. Look at that. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I really great appreciate it. And a big old shout out to Walter Meek from 25 minutes ago. I do apologize. I did not give you a shout out earlier, Mr. Meek. And big shout out to the Batman that happens to be streaming currently at the moment. I do not know what game he is playing. But I can tell you he's a decent Madden. Go subscribe to him. And the Walter Meek. Go subscribe to him too. I don't know these individuals personally and recently just met Walter Meek, but I can tell he's a good man. Yes, quite. As for myself, I'm a shitty individual, dog. Just playing. I happen to be more goofy than anything. I am an asshole when provoked, so if I am provoked, be warned, I will be asshole status. Woo! Now, but if you are chill and a good friend of mine, I shall not be asshole status. Or I might be. Just for shits and giggles. Gotta grab my marker. Do. Alright, let's put you down. Right here. There you go. Chopping down trees. So, Scub, everybody. Quite the most boring fucking game I've ever played, but it's fun as shit. There are aspects of this game that is boring as fuck. I will admit. Like having to constantly run back and forth. Having to put stuff in these tiny little green circles. It gets boring as shit. But for right now, you know what? Fuck it. I can always buy gas. It's like what, $1,000. Where are you going? Okay. Put you in. Okay. sit. 5. I do appreciate everybody for coming out. Very much greatly appreciated. I would like to give all the shout outs to all the viewers that come out here to see me. Even if I may not really like answer right away, I do apologize. I have like these Zen moments where I have like these moments of complete and utter concentration where I do not register that I am being talked to. And I do apologize for that because I know how annoying it can be when not being answered. Trust me, I have there's this little quirk of mine. I like being responded to when talking. But as of late, I have stopped doing such things because I've realized that with my wife, she doesn't always talk, especially when she's upset. You know what I mean? Shift. Can I do that? Actually, yeah, I will do that. And then, that, and then we'll put a set of stairs. Corey. Break into small sticks. Oh. Really, it can't be small sticks, it has to be large sticks. That's... Fuck it. I guess we're putting the small stick and large stick in there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go one out, one more back. And then once I get this one done, it's going to be one out and one back. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4x4. No, not a 4x4. A 4x2. I should do a 4x3 instead, but meh. Or I could do an L-shaped base. Do that. And have an upstairs. Yeah, I think that'd be good. We'll do an L shape. So instead of, we'll go one more out. And we'll go one to the side after I put this one in right here. We'll go one out to the side, and then we'll go down towards here and have that put out. So I have space to park my bike and to be able to do some fishing. Also, I'm probably going to put a little fishing dock out back. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure yet. Or I might throw a little fishing dock out to the side here. Actually, hold on. If I'm going to do the L shape, I might as not well go out one. I might as well stay here, go back, and then come back to here, having that as the L shape. Then I can make a little fishing spot right over here. Because it's definitely prime source for fishing. And what I was talking about, this is where I am. So I'm right here. Right here is a lighthouse, and this is the trader that I was talking about. But because I'm here, I'm in a great spot to get some high tier loot right here at the A4 airbase. That being said, the A4 airbase is probably one of the best places to get loot. besides the B1 and B2 air base, which is right here in the northern parts of B1 and B2. And then the B4 air base, which is right here at the very northern part of the map. Over here in D0 to the more eastern part of our map, right here is a military facility, like a military storage facility where they have a bunch of stuff here and a little bunker area here. I have not gone here yet. There's also here, which I think is the mine where you can go down and search for things. This here, I think, no, this isn't it. This is, I think, a facility owned by Tech One that where they like a club, like a night party kind of thing, little club. We'll go over there soon, and I'll show you. And then I think over here, right here is a prison. There is a prison area here that you can get into. I think it's like, I don't know, it's pretty good. Now, but this here is the prison island. This is an island where they kept prisoners before Tech One took over this big piece of land. So if you think about it, if you actually look on the map in the world, this map actually exists. This is a place in Russia, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. But almost everything in this game is Russian. That DayZ. I think DayZ is in the Czech Republic. I think DayZ is in the Czech Republic. Not entirely sure. Also, I'm still eating breakfast at the same time as streaming, so I do apologize if y'all watch me eat. I know it's gross. I do apologize. All right, let's get back to doing this. And then F. Okay, there's that. Open inventory. Come on, pick it up. Wait, really? Can't put that here? Okay. Better back that up. There we go. Then we need one for the steps, and then we can just do that. I'm not going to need the rest of this. I'm not going to need to put up a second set of steps. Ooh, tasty. Oh, let's see. I'll put the set of steps down. As you can see, I've become a slightly better builder than I have been before. Which is actually first time that I really built a base on an active server. Most of the time, the servers that I happen to be on are less active because of they're just not as active, I guess. There we go. Well, now we can run faster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Gotta look for the red thing. So how is everybody's day been so far today? Everybody doing good? I hope. I hope, I hope, I hope. Oh, damn, I can run? I can jog. Yes. Questions. Questions not need answering. I'm sorry if I'm a little goofy for everybody. I'm sorry, I love grits. Grits are like my favorite fucking food in the whole world. Ugh. Wish I had some bacon, like some nice crispy bacon. We'd save some for you, Mr. Froto. Nice crispy bacon. Lord of the Rings, everybody. Such a great fucking movie. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. What else? Yeah. Also, for everybody that wants to know, I know it's been a little bit longer than what I've been talking about. Actually, I actually did finish this quite a bit ago actually, and not finally, but I have finally finished my book. As a great Bilbo Baggins once said, and I used the same words back in the day. I finally want to find somewhere, and finish my book. And I have. The book's name is Magic Battle Academy. The main protagonist in the book is named Raikou, but I want to change his name to Lucian, as for that was the original name of the main character anyway. But throughout many years, I did change it quite a few times, just to play around with different names and to see if it would fit. But coming to terms with my mother's death has taught me that sometimes changing something isn't always the best idea, except if you're changing yourself. That being said, my mother has taught me a lot before she died, and I wanted to honor her by getting my book published because she believed in me about writing my book when nobody else did. So, yeah. That's why I'm honestly doing all of this and trying to stream and save up the money. Currently, my goal is $6,000, which is for basically publishing, getting the game, publishing, editing, marketing, advertising, and so on and so forth. I will be put on platforms like Kindle, ebook, and stuff like that. And hopefully, I can get my book out there and famous. And then not only will I be a famous streamer, I will also be a famous author. Hopefully one day. That is my dream. These things are what I wish to bring to fruition, not just for myself, but for my family and all those who have believed in me. That is what I desire. To make those who have believed in me proud. Especially my mama. Because she died believing in me. And I wish to honor that. And I shall not let her down. That being said, I will continue on my journey to become the best streamer that I can be. Or the best entertainer. One of the two. Okay. Now, we'll need to grab the logs. Grab beacon. Take you. Put you. So now I can slightly run. With a log. Should have added pepper to these ribs, not gonna lie to you. Let's do. So I'm not gonna lie to you, there is an easier way to do all of this. I am choosing not to take that easier way. I choose to do it the old-fashioned way. So the Discord that I belong to, other than the Kaz's Discord, I belong to the server's Discord that I happen to be playing on right now. The server has a bot. And the bot is a shop bot. So I can basically buy building materials and or logs, nails, other things in order to make building easier. That's not what I'm trying to do. So what I'm trying to do is make the base the old-fashioned way, because when you build, like when you actually do stuff, you get experience. When this experience can be used, where is it? Nope. Metabolism. To increase these. Or these. You know what I mean? So these will be things that I level up. Dexterity, rifle, motorcycling, stuff like that will all, will all be basically what I have and what I can do. Everything is correlating to a unique thing, running and or endurance, dexterity, thieving, motorcycle intelligence, survival, engineering. That'll all be here. You'll find it here and be able to level up everything by doing certain things. Like engineering basically is affected by building, being able to upgrade, and your intelligence. The higher your intelligence, the more people you can have on your squad or in your squad. So it is always best for the leader of any squad to have a high intelligence rating. That being said, not everybody thinks about having a high intelligence rating in the game. That's because not many people start squads unless you have to. I know quite a few solo players in this game. Wow. Went from 5 to 6. I went from 5 to 6 to 3. Literally in half. That's okay. I don't get it though. Like I go like everybody else is chatting on everybody else's streams. I guess because people don't know me. And that's cool. I mean, I don't mind. It kind of hurts a little bit. Try to remain and keep my stuff active and keep my chats active, and then my chat dies instantly. No one's being interactive. That's okay. It's not like it hurts my feelings. No, I'm just playing. I really don't. Ouch. Notice a lot of people get, talkative people, and I get the silent types. I'm just playing. It's not that really big of an issue. It just would be nice if more people talked. I get lonely. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do now is equip. Do that. I need to what? I just heard someone shut a car door. Fuck it. I'm gonna go to the military base down the way. Oh, okay. I forgot. Shotguns don't do damage anymore. So, we need to pull out the shot. Pull out the apparently there is a fish.
I'd give anything for a glass of water.
Oh, what? Oh. Is that seawater? Ocean water, that's why. Check. Okay. The ocean water apparently just made me more thirsty. Oh, god damn. That. That's exactly what I needed, though. So for those who have played this game, highly recommend coming back. If you haven't come back, then you should. There's a lot more different things in the game regarding how fun it is, I believe. I will always recommend this game to others because this is a fun game. If you like the base building survival genre, then Scum is a game for you. Just for the sheer fact that Scum has definitely taken a very big place in my heart because of some of my friends who have played this with me and or the dev team, everybody. Yep, the dev team. Look at those beautiful faces. The people to make this game possible. Thank you. I appreciate you. Your kindness, dev team, has been most welcome. And is greatly appreciated. Because without thee, I'd be more than a whelp. I'd be little more than a whelp. Yes. Ooh. Goodies. Once I have my base, hi, Buster Brown. Hi, buddy. What's up, Buster Brown? What you want? What's up, Buster Brown? What you doing? My Buster Brown buddy, everybody. The pup. The pooch. The pee-pee. 98, 93. Buster Brown, chill out. Oh, take the military shovel. There we go. Chainsaw. Not yet. Oh, hell yeah. Found one of those. Silencer for the bow, everybody. No item found. Those gloves. What are you doing? What are those? boxes. Excuse me. Good. A Cuban. Nice. Fuse. Okay, we'll take that. Now, they have abandoned bunkers now. Some of the bunkers that were part of the game that were in the game now are actually abandoned. Three. Yeah. 11, 12. Cool. I still have all the arrows. Nice. All right. Now, fuel, water again. So yeah, we are basically going to be running our happy asses all the way back up and around. And trying to find screwdrivers. So that is currently what I am looking for in order to lockpick stuff. I need the screwdrivers so I can pick locks. I have screwdrivers. I'm starving. Let's put this in the bag. And then eat all. Metabolism, health, metabolism. Okay, so Pop-Tarts, Colin, that's done. And then I'm just gonna run my happy ass back all the way down to my bike. And then from the bike, I'm gonna make my way out from the bottom part of this, because this goes to the top floor, or to the top area where all the barracks storage areas are for weapons and guns. That's not currently what I'm looking for. I'm currently looking for lockpicks, and screwdrivers. Specifically, the kind of lockpicks that I need are the either regular lockpicks and or advanced lockpicks. The type of screwdrivers that I need are the yellow and black ones that have, I think, up to 50 uses. Sit down. Get off my bike. I think they have 50 uses. Should equip that back. I do actually. Where? Oh yeah, hell no. I heard that. That is a no. Thank you, sir. Where is he? There you are. Wait, that wasn't the only one? Uh-oh. let's see. So, I think there you are. Yep. That's literally right there. God damn. Woo. Okay. Got all our arrows back. We have to replace 2 of them, though, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's go on here. Put that back on our back. Let's roll the fuck up out of here. Because I know things can get a bit dicey. Especially over here, because I know there are tons of vehicles. Here, this is where we need to be. There's normally a plane that spawns right there. See? You. Pretty much one of the best planes in the game. Then let's do that. Nope, that can't be put in there, but I'll keep that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my motorcycle. Almost that time, actually. Slug. A little bit of slug action. First black and yellow screwdriver of the day. Hooray! Oh, I'm 6 minutes over. Guess that's fine. Besides, my best friend Ed and my wife Jill is really not watching anyway. I guess, so I'm gonna throw everything up in the bag, from my bag into oh, I guess not. Okay. in there. And we are home. Well, for right now, we are home. Then we're going to switch games. Oh, Timmy. Oh, fuck. Also, I'm going to brush my hair. Controller, no. Do-do-do. Want to be cod? Fetch. I'm going to assume that the wifey is on her way home since she hasn't really said anything in the chat. I know Ed is watching too. Woo! Okay. Damn. Sorry. Uno momento, everybody. Am I getting a bald spot? Aw, please tell me I'm not getting a bald spot. Damn it. Sorry. Am I? Please. Fuck it. If I go bald, I go bald, right? I will not be using the mouse and keyboard for zombies today. And I have to. Such a waste. Okay. Ah, fucking wasted. I think these are the keys to the old apartment, honey. I think that's what these are. I haven't fucking shaved. Holy shit. I need to fucking shave. This is what I need to do. Okay, so some get some beef and broccoli in here. Damn. There you go. Finally got it out. All right. I will be right back, everybody. Need to clean off something. What's up, Bubs? Do y'all have groceries? Ah, fuck. Oh, damn, Eli. The fuck? Okay. I completely forgot, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Buster Brown and Ryder Black. I'm sorry, Bubs. Completely forgot to feed my dogs this morning. And that's bad. That's real, real bad. All right, hold on.
All right, hello everybody. I am back. I do apologize for the wait. Um, the one thing I cannot do, and the one thing I refuse to do, is smoke out of a dirty bong. Now, as a pot smoker for many years, I have damn sure made it a point to never, ever, ever smoke out of a dirty bong. There was a time where my bongs were dirty a lot because they were very well used. um, Unfortunately, I do not have the ability right now to get a bong. Hold on. Okay, a little bit more. Not all of that is cold. I wish I had ice water. Okay, that's better. Ah, it sounds beautiful. All right. So, now that I am back, as everybody hears, I refuse to smoke out of a dirty bong. So, I took it upon myself to clean my bong just a little bit. It is not 100% clean, nor will it ever be 100% clean until um, I get a bottle of isopropyl alcohol, or go away, Buster Brown. I have fed you. I have taken you out. I am not doing it again. Every fucking time. I just earlier, before I started streaming, I took my dogs out about an hour ago. And they do this a lot. They've been whining for that whole hour. I took them out, they pooped, they peed, and then they continued to whine when I brought them back inside. I just ignored it and didn't hear it because I had my headphones on. I know a lot of people, oh, well, you should take your dogs out anyway. No, it's not how it works. My dogs did not eat their food. I could tell because my dog's food dish is still full. So he will not go out again until he eats the rest of his food, or even just starts eating his food. My dog has a tendency of doing that because they just want to go outside and eat grass. That is not how it's going to work here. It's not how I roll. They can wait. So we are playing zombies. That is the name of the game today.
The name of the game is Zombies. That is our game of choice today. Then we may play like 1 or 2 rounds of zombies. And then I might jump over to some Fork Knife or maybe Dead by Daylight. I'm not entirely sure which one. But how much you want to bet? That, yeah, the only one here is Walter Meeks. Hello, Walter. How are you? I see you sitting there in the chat. No need to be shy, Walter. Walter Meeks. Give a shout out to the Walter Meeks. Come join the chat. I don't know if I have it on sub only. Do I have it on sub only? I think I may have it on sub only. Do I? Is there a way to tell? Screen reader audio? Nope. Chow filter? Nope. Emote? Nope. Preference? Chat? Pause chat? Scroll only? Nope. I really don't know. Would you be able to test that for me, Walter? Am I on, subs only or followers only? Because even if that is the case, I don't think it would. Don't think it really would matter. Hold on. Settings. Survey. No. Stream manager. Ugh. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is the year that I became affiliate. You know what? I'm okay with that. Subscribers 3, viewers 2. Bitrate is disgustingly high. Sub points 3. Yeah, apparently this is my affiliate anniversary. That is actually pretty good. My stream is unstable. Is it unstable though? Is it? I don't see why it would be unstable. But alright. Maybe if I throw down the graphics on my game, it'll go back to being stable. Do that. Apply the settings. That. And then I don't know why my stream is unstable. All right, so I'm gonna actually restart the stream, everybody. I have to restart my stream just because I'm not entirely sure what the fuck is going on, or why it is doing this, or why my stream is unstable. So I will be right back. Please, please hang on. I will be right back.